She loves you. What about me? What about me? What about me? What about me? I like a lot of people, but I don't know how to live. I'm always told you hurting. I wish you never done.
Well, home sweet home can't come soon enough. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski here for EA Sports. It's the final game of what has been a difficult road trip. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. The Fuel have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. Moves it quickly over to Martin. Bumped off the puck. Kamloops with possession in their own zone. Cuts to the paint. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Picked up along the wall by Ramsey. Makes the save. My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. Great save on the play. Picked up along the boards. Here's the shot. This goal. And a great start for the home team here.
Well, there's an old quote. Chance favors the prepared mind. And I'm telling you, James, it just looked like they were ready from puck drop, and a quick strike gets the fans a-blaring. We're always talking about the fancy goal. How about the hard work that creates it here, James? And you know that it's all about winning the 50-50 puck battle. Coaches always say you got to get your nose dirty. That's a prime-time example.
The Lakers have to be feeling good about themselves. They have been pushing and pushing to start this one.
James, they're emotionally charged as they're at home, they're playing their opponent, and they started right from puck drop, and that emotion was transferred or channeled into their feet because they've been all over the ice with their legs under them.
Here's a shot! Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! Slides the puck over. Loses the coverage there. Knocked away. He looks deep to Martin. Along the half wall with the puck. Kamloops gains a hold of possession. Tremendous pace to attack and shake off the icing here.
Well, you gotta love this play. She doesn't fail, she keeps going. She knows how much it means not to have that face-off in her zone.
Kamloops plays the puck along the boards. And that's blocked from someone in front. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And he had an answer with that save. Here we go. Look at this. They are really applying the squeeze now in the offensive end. We're still in the early stages of this period. Kamloops has the 1-0 lead. Detroit's got possession here in their own end. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Kamloops has the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Makes a move in front. Oh, and he breaks out with the glove save. Wow.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Kamloops has been putting a lot of pucks on net early in this one, and they lead as a result. And reads the plate. He might have a step here. He's in. All alone. Stones him on the breakaway. Scoops up the puck now. And she's knocked down to the ice and loses the puck. Here they come on the rush. Oh, and that goes off one of her own teammates there in front. Oh, that's one way to make space for yourself. Coughs it up on the play. He got all of that one.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
They score! It's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, they've been chopping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Even I could have scored off that unbelievable feed, James. He's just able to corral that pass and put it in the back of the net.
Kamloops has been the better team offensively, more shots, and as a result, more goals. And off the face-off, they take possession. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. Here's a chance. Log jam in front, that's broken up. Picked up along the boards by McGrath. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he fans on it. Moves it ahead from off the wall. Tries to feed it over to Provorov. Oh, smart heads-up read. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. The Lakers look to start the transition game. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. A chance in front! And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
And a great save! Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Makes the save!
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of the crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. 2-0 is where we sit. Kamloops wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. Back to the point it goes. And that's a great hits-up play by Zellweger. Nice dish from the left wing. Sends the pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. From the right side, they gain the zone. Comes up with the stop. She scores! Spurs tie!
Well, the leader in her is really elevating right now, and she puts the puck in the net. Everyone on her bench just looking at her. You can see how happy they are for her. This elevates everyone. She's a popular player on the team, and you know why, James? She is leadership personified. How many times has he caught his opponent off guard, James, with this long bomb stretch pass? He just recognizes where everyone is. He sees his player kind of cherry picking up there, and he finds a way to execute with a beautiful pass.
Kamloops has been the better team here in this first period offensively. Detroit's won it. Takes the feed. Grabs control of it at the point. And he shut the door on that last play. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Taken along the wall by Martin. Great read on the block. Jurgenchov's got it on the offensive end. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. Moves with the puck at the corner. Stops that one. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Whitney's the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
Headman pass. Breakaway. Oh, beautiful save on the play.
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender, so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
Scooped up along the wall by Price. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. And they skate it out of the danger zone. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Here's a race for the loose puck. And he comes up with it. And now he moves it quickly to Terry. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And a stick breaks that up. And he's ridden off the puck. Tarasov's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Well past the midway mark of this period, 3-0 is where we sit. Kamloops has taken possession off the draw on their own end. Steps inside. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Kamloops has been skating circles around them so far here in this first period. They've been the better team offensively. Rundell's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And it gets in front of that rocket. Kamloops takes possession along the wall. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net.
You see goaltenders working with traffic and practice all of the time, and the goaltender is able to find this because he's dialed in, his eyes are on the puck, and he doesn't lose sight of it.
The Lakers have it from the corner. Winds up, lets it go, and comes up empty. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Taken by Nychuk. Detroit's on the attack. The Lakers gain possession. Oh, he'll feel that one. And he sidesteps the check there. Kamloops plays it against the boards. With the stop. Kamloops takes hold of the puck. Blast from the point! Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction! The Lakers players have certainly come with a message tonight, and that is attack the net. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and lead here big time nearing the end of period number 1. Kamloops looks to go on the attack. Moves the puck up to Alari. And that one's stolen at center ice. What a stop right there.
Tarasov's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Shot! Oh, he had the answer on that one. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Kamloops wants to take that lead into the intermission as they have been putting a lot of pucks on net so far. The Lakers win the faceoff. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Paltro's return to the lineup certainly gives his team some added boost in offense as he gets a dangerous shot right off the hop.
Here in the late goings of the period, Kamloops has dominated to this point. They lead at 3-0. Detroit's won the faceoff deep in their own end. Through center. Quick feed to McTavish. Cuts inside. Shot. Turns it aside with the glove. Kamloops looks to get things going now with the puck. Here's a chance on the attack. Jurgenchov's going to play it against the half wall. Puts it on net. Fantastic save. Oh, another great save right there. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as the face-off is ready to go. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Gains the zone through center. Here's a chance. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Calder. Poked away in the offensive end. How did he stop that one?
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Kamloops has outshot, outscored, and generally outplayed them here in this first period. Oh, and he tracks it. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
Are you a super fan? Here's your chance to prove it. If you have the best decorated car or home, you could win ringside tickets to an upcoming game.
number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Kamloops was a better team by far in that opening frame, James. They did everything well, and they controlled the game, in particular the puck. They managed it extremely well, though, and they looked for opportunities, the right time to attack the net. It's a reason why they're in the lead.
The Lakers have generated a lot of pucks on net and have turned more than a few of those shots into goals. Kamloops takes possession off the faceoff. And that goes off course, off a body. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Gets in front of it. Oh, bold move by the goaltender as he pokes it away. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Into the offensive zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Score! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. The Lakers have dominated in the shot department here early in the second, and they take this one. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it.
Seeloff's been excellent tonight, James. I mean, the score could be a lot worse. His save percentage is crazy. He's doing everything to keep his team in it. They need to shore up their defensive end and get going north.
Face-off coming up here. Cheryl, let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
No question about it, James. We know where the momentum lies right now after some sustained pressure, heavy forecheck, lots of shots going to the net. The goaltender is fatigued. You want to make sure that you can continue to apply that pressure and see if you can squeak one by.
The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Now you might call that friendly. Oh, this looks dangerous. They gain the zone. Driving to the net. Moves it over to Poulin. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Big time stop.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
Oh, goodness, what a shot. One-timer.
The game has so many swings of momentum, and you always look to your leadership to make a difference, and that's exactly what he does when he puts this goal on. He's contagious, he's infectious when it comes to energy, and there's another example.
The Lakers are checking all the boxes here tonight, Cheryl. I mean, look at the score. I mean, from all facets of the game, too.
Well, let's look at the offensive zone. I mean, they're getting the majority of the shots, but there's a big fat zero on their opponent's side. Why? Because their goaltender's been outstanding, and they've been in good defensive posture, definitely seeing everything.
And that's offside, stopping the play. The Lakers have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Kamloops gets the puck near the boards. Oh, he saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Fires it! There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Lakers are going to serve 2 for tripping here. Detroit's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Can't get it to go. Slides the puck over to Clark. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. And he takes the pass. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the face-off. Pirates win the draw on their own end. And the puck leaves the zone. Here comes the goaltender to play the puck outside the crease. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Well, the body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if it'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
Batten down the hatches. Things should open up here with a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3. There's more ice available, and you can't just dump it in. You want to possess the puck and try and create numbers around the ice. That's 2-on-1s all over.
Scores! And maybe an attempt to try to make it respectable, or is this a comeback here, Cheryl?
Well, it certainly makes the deficit look better. And listen, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but that's the starting point. If you want to be able to claw your way back into this one, you got to build off that last shift. Sometimes he makes his way to the net, James, and I'm not even sure how he got there. He knows how to create space for himself, even when it feels like it's limited. He finds the room to dangle his way to the net.
The Fuel have to be realistic about where they're standing right now in this game, but they've got to build on it, though, right?
Yeah, the goal is a positive, James, no question, but they have to find a way to get into the offensive zone and get pucks to net. That's something simply they just haven't done all game.
They go on the attack from the left side. And he takes the feed. Drives it to the crease. Denied by the goaltender. And he makes that save as well.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Kamloops up big here in this second period. Their offense has been going right from the start. Waddell's won the faceoff. The Lakers will play it from the defensive zone. They've got some momentum here. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. The Lakers gain control of it. Easily turned aside by Seeloff. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. More than half the period left to play. Detroit's got to try to find a way to get some offense going. Still trailing by 3 goals. Waddell's won the draw and they're on the attack. He scored! What a counter-punch Minnesota!
You said it, counter-punch. You know the coach is going to love this. This quick, timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it.
Kamloops has continued to find the back of the net all night here, and we're only in the second period, Cheryl.
They've been fantastic, James. I mean, they've been electric all night long, really potent offensively. They're going to have to keep their heads up, though. You've got an opponent that's frustrated will be looking to hit.
Penalty expires, and they'll go to work with a man advantage. Not much, but it's still a power play. Down the right side and into the zone. To the low slot, denied on the play. Wow!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save. Seeloff's been outstanding.
Score!
This goal is a reminder of how fast the game actually is played, James. I mean, you get an opportunity at one end. Everyone is pushing for the goal. When you miss, though, the quick counter, the speed in transition, and what makes the difference. But you got to capitalize at the other end, and that's exactly what happened.
Detroit's goal here in period number 2 gives them at least something to start working up that mountain.
Yeah, they've been crushed all game, and if they're going to get up the mountain, it's going to be a contribution from across the board. That can't just be one player. It's got to be a collective unit that goes after it and attacks.
Ramsey's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, the save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Knocked around, but keeps it going. Monster blocker stopped by Tarasov.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Picked up along the wall by Burke. Here they are on the attack. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Zellweger's taking it from his own end. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Can't connect. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Shishiuchi. Dumps it into the ozone. The Lakers gain possession along the wall. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Great save from in tight.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Detroit's got it in their own zone. Tries to get the puck over to Dixon. Can't hang on after that hit. Detroit's got the puck. Scrum ensues along the boards. Using the net for cover. Detroit's got it behind the net. Picked up along the boards by Dixon. Now he slides it up to Price. Cuts into the paint. Detroit's got the puck. Tape-to-tape pass is center.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
And he keeps that one out. Oh, it stops him again.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
Lemieux stick handling in his own zone. Detroit's got it along the wall. Puts it on net. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. It is remarkable how this place has now become one of the destination places in the league. Another sellout crowd.
And you better believe that the players feed into it as well, just as much as the crowd feed into them. And it's part of the momentum that helps you win as well. When you get a sellout crowd like this, you want to play for them.
And here's the pass to Clark. Drives to the sweet spot. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. The Lakers have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Kamlitz goes to work in the offensive zone. Denies the slapper. Lemieux lugging the puck. And he takes the feed. That's gloved by Tarasov. Kamlitz has the decided edge in the shot department, and as a result, they lead it here in the second. Dergachov's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Kamlitz gains the zone and on the attack. Battling for it along the boards. Puck grabbed by McGrattan. Oh, it comes up with nothing on the play.
McGrattan's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
On the attack along the boards. Takes a shot. A rougher off the blocker. Oh, wow, stops him again.
Well, he's got real quick hands, and he doesn't need much time or space to get that shot off. He's known for finding the back of the net from that area. But the save is made, and he's turned aside.
Quick shot, and he snags that one with the glove. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Kamlitz will look to take this sizable lead into the second intermission. They have been the dominant club tonight. And they win the defensive zone face-off. Slides it over to Whitney. Hunts the boards through the neutral zone. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. And she shakes off a check. Nice save from point-blank range.
And this is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Handles the puck. And he slides it quickly to Terry. Looks to set up at the point now. Goalie with a stop. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Here in the late going to the frame. Kamlitz getting all sorts of offensive production tonight. They lead at 5-2. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Steps into the offensive end. Sends the puck across. She scores! Oh, wow, that's how you do it!
That's a beauty. How many times have we seen this from her before, Well, she's known for this, James. She keeps her feet moving, she gets her hands around the puck, and she disguises it with a quick snap of the wrist, and she buries it.
The Lakers are laying the smack down on the opposition tonight as we near the intermission, but it can't come soon enough at one end of the ice.
Well, yeah, you know that their opponent certainly wants it, an opportunity to reset and catch their breath. But for them, you know that they're going to go to that intermission. Now they're going to sit down, get out of rhythm. They don't want it disrupted. So you know that the leadership group's going to be talking about keeping the pedal to the metal.
Drives to the paint! Oh, what a paddle save on the play! Rips it! Absolutely fearless as she steps into the lane and blocks the shot. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save with the glove. And he keeps possession. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And that one's denied. Kamloops is looking to take this lead into the second intermission. They have certainly come to play tonight. Wandell's won it off the faceoff. Shakes off the coverage. All alone! Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments.
Willamette Recycling is a proud sponsor of tonight's game. Willamette Recycling recycles enough paper to save more than 41 million trees. If you'd like to know more about their services, check out the website.
been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Kamloops has been excellent tonight, James. They've been good in all 3 zones, and with a healthy lead in the third period, all you have to do is maintain it. You don't need more goals, but you have to be defensively responsible and make sure you have good positioning.
The Lakers have built themselves up a comfortable lead here in this third period. Detroit's taken possession in their own end. Up along the wing. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Can't maintain possession. And she's still got it after taking a bump. The Lakers looking against the half wall. Fires it on net. Fantastic save! Kamloops found lots of ways to find shots on net here tonight, and they continue to lead early in this third. Detroit's won the draw. Here's a short pass to Luongo. And now he moves it to Whitney. Moves the puck into the D zone. He got all that hit. Taken along the wall by Terry. Kamloops takes possession of the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off the stick. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Huge steal at his own end. And the puck sails into the bench, forcing a stoppage of play. The Lakers take possession after that neutral zone face-off. And sends it just out of reach. Oh, what a move to get by there. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Tarasov. Here's a rocket of a shot. Big time stop there. Larry's got it along the wing. Big save in front.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Kamloops continues to lead early in this third period. Big story tonight for them. Their offense came to play. Detroit's going to start with the puck in their own end. Puck scooped up by Lemieux. Detroit's looking to break out. Oh, he got rocked right into the bench.
And this was purposeful. You got to be aware of where you are on the ice, especially when you're near your opponent's bench, and now he is on the other side of it. Man, he's got to pick his head up and get out of there. McGrath's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
Here they come on the attack. Cutting to the slot. And that one's turned away with a great pad save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
McGrath's in a lot of pain here, James, as he's trying to make his way back to the bench. He was injured somewhere in the shift, showing his passion to try and stay committed to the play, but he's got to get off.
The Lakers offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Wandell's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Takes a shot, scores! And with that goal, I believe that is number 100 in point totals for his career.
Just check my notes, and you're absolutely correct, James. That would be the 100-point marker, and that's a nice marker to get to, you know, showing some consistency in his game. If you look at the analytics or the heat map, this is his wheelhouse, right tight to the net. If he gets any time with that puck, he's going to bury it. He's such an accurate shooter.
The Lakers defense are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. And he slides it quickly to Martin. Trying to get the puck out of the zone. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Oh, look at this. Denies him in close.
Now you can just see the frustration, James, as he's shaking his head, and his body language, well, it tells the story. He's in tight. He cannot believe he didn't execute. And a huge save by the goaltender to turn him aside.
Kamloops holds a noticeable edge in the shot department. A big reason why they lead here in this third period. Off the face-off, they take the puck. And now he passes up to Nychuk. Slides it across to Martin. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Oh, smart heads-up read. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Tarasov's got the puck, and we'll get a whistle here in the stoppage of play.
Well, and this is a smart play, James. He's made huge saves all throughout the game, and this is a smart decision to be able to preserve the lead. He knows exactly where he's at, and he gets a much-needed face-off.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Moves into the slot and makes the save. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Kamloops has been impressive to watch tonight. Numerous scoring opportunities, and they have converted on most of them. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they've got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Kamloops continues to punish the opposition here in period number 3.
And the coach has to love this. I mean, when you have a major league like this in the third period, you can look down at your bench and recognize that the lines can roll. And this gives confidence to everyone on the team, not to mention they're padding their stats.
Loses the coverage there. Shot and the save. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Terry's going to play the puck behind the cage. They score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. But they found a little bit of light here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum. Well, he's showing off his power and skill, James, as he's being jostled and can continue to carry the puck. I'd be flat on my face by now, but he's not. He continues to make a play, and it leads to a goal.
The Fuel have got one back here in the third, but they need a lot more.
Yeah, a lot more, James. They'll need to have quick shifts. You know this is all about resetting and finding ways to end the game with good habits. Prepare yourself for the next one.
And now it's grabbed by Lemieux. And that's picked off in the neutral zone. The breakaway.
Man,
He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him. James, the game is more than X's and O's. Sometimes it's emotional leadership that comes into play, and that's exactly what this goal means to this entire bench, as you see everyone erupts when he scores.
Kamloops hasn't allowed for any let-up in the third period. They continue to apply that pressure.
They're applying the pressure, and they've dominated the game right from puck drop. I mean, their opponent has no answer or any pushback because of the way they're playing.
And it's a quick pass to Atkinson. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Puck picked up by Atkinson. And that shot dies in traffic. Takes it across the blue line. Oh, stopped it! What? She scores! What a shot!
And we've seen this a ton of times from her. I mean, she has the ability to just throw the puck to the net with that to move her feet and change the angle of her shot. It is just disguised with the release point, and she fools the goaltender, James.
Kamloops has continued to run up the score here even in the third.
James, their opponent's been chasing the game all night long. Why? Because they have been persistent and relentless on the puck. When they've had it, they've owned puck possession, and they found ways to attack the net. Just have a look at the scoreboard. It'll tell you exactly what this game's looked like.
Oh, a clutch save! Tosses it to McTavish. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Skates in behind the cage. Puts one on net. Blocked in front. Price moves the puck. She handles the feed. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the glove by Tarasov. Sends it quickly to Lemieux. Snaps it onto the net. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Detroit's road trip comes to an end tonight before kicking off a homestand that they should put themselves in position to get on a run here. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. And he makes the save on that play. They've got an on-man rush. Cutting to the net. And there's the save, denying a great chance on that rush there. Denies him again.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
What a steal in his own end. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Look at her go. Dishes it off. Oh, what a save in front. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
McGrath's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We've just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team, and somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this, don't like seeing that at all. Back in with intention. Big save by the goaltender, washing that one.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Kamloops coaches have to be impressed with what they've seen from their players tonight. They have really attacked offensively and delivered. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Picks up the puck. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Oh, and another quick stop.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Kamloops is all smiles on the bench tonight, where almost everything they put on net seems to go in. And they lead big time here in this third. Scooped up along the wall by Terry. And she's knocked off the puck there. Takes the puck along the boards. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Picked off in the offensive end.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up in the tap, but clearly the game's changing.
Let's get the call.
Well, it's been a complete blowout, James. Now you take a penalty and it stops the clock. It's a frustrating night. You just want to move on.
They'll go back to work on their special teams.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Taken by McGrattan. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Takes a shot. And it rings the post.
Kamloops continues to apply pressure in the offensive zone. They're getting a ton of good looks.
Scores! Gets a pin in the back of the net. Bounce on that.
Perfectly executed shot, and sometimes this one ricochets out, but this time it bounces directly in off the post. She beats the goaltender clean up high, and that bar down sound is a beauty, especially if you're the shooter.
Kamloops continues to be on point here in this third period, finding more and more offense.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've been generating offense. They've been strong in their own zone as well, James. They've just been great from start to finish. The coach is going to love this one. It's been a terrific performance, a 200-foot game that's led to this score.
The Fuel have gained possession. Here's a chance to his teammate with the stop. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Here's a pass down low. Kamloops has it near the wall. It's a straight-up race for the puck. And a successful clearing attempt. Let's it go from the slot. Scores! There it is! She's done it! It's the hat trick! Never mind tipping your cap. Give us a draw right there on the ice.
Yeah, going out there. What a game that she's had. Sometimes you wish you could just bottle these ones up and recall them when needed. They're so tough to get. 3's a great number. Let's see if she can get 4. We've seen her shoot the puck like this time and time again, James. That quick release, the quick wrist to be able to get the snapshot off. But she can also change and disguise the angle of her shot, which fools the goaltender this time and many times before.
The Lakers continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Here's a shot! Denies him with the save! In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Kamloops is having one of those nights that anything that they put on net seems to light the lamp. And they lead it big time here late in this third period. Detroit's got it, and they're on the attack. Blocked in traffic. The Lakers gain possession. Here's a shot. That goes off a twig. Gains the zone from the right. Feeds it across. Scores! Off the post and in.
That was a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one perfectly executed. Sometimes when you're an on-man rush, you can overthink it, James. You can overpass. Not here. They execute perfectly with precision passing, and you can tell there was no hesitation. They were driving, and they capitalized.
Kamloops has to be pleased with what they've executed tonight. This game plan has been top-notch.
It really has. I mean, they've been physically and emotionally engaged right from puck drop, and the score is reflective of it.
Wandell's won the draw at center. Ramsey's got the puck. Slides it diagonally to McGrattan. Great read to break up the play. Shot! Too many bodies in the way. Ramsey's got it in the defensive zone. And less than a minute to go finally in this one. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. Kamloops has shown no signs of slowing down. They have put lots of pucks on net and a lead late in this third period. Detroit's got it in the offensive zone. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates.
It's pretty clear that he's hurt, James, as he's laboring towards the bench, and it is a struggle. Someone's going to have to help him get off.
And a great save!
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Scores! What a shot!
I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him, and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Lakers probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
And that's deflected. Bork's got the puck along the wing. Moves it to the middle. And that goes off a stick and off target. Makes the save. turned into a blowout with the amount of scoring chances they have capitalized on. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Pass across to Dixon. There's the horn, and it's time to breathe. McGrattan's hat trick, the big difference tonight. Bringing himself a few new hats as well, there, Sherry.
What a performance to put 3 goals past the tender at this level is certainly a feat, James. But every time the puck is on his stick, he knows exactly what to do with it, and that lethal shot, it was on display tonight.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a